For more information on my programs, please visit masajady.com. That's MASSAJADY.com. Hello, this is Masati from the podcast Xponential Intelligence. We're here at the Vatican, otherwise known as St. Peter's Square. From time to time, I go to places and check out the vibe from EI's perspective, and that's what we're doing here in Rome, Italy. Quite beautiful, as you can see. Just to give you the frequencies on what I felt coming into the city, as we got closer and closer to the Vatican. The walls, it just looks like a huge fortress. It's quite amazing. The difference between what you see here, and we'll take some pictures for you on the outside during daylight on what you can see on the contrast. Again, quite ominous. They've got security guards all the way around. So quite interesting. A lot of darkness, a lot of heaviness. Some of the people that walk around, again, quite heavy. But then when you walk into the square, it's quite nice, quite wholesome. It's got this feeling of sucking you in, kind of making you comfortable. Now that's fantastic. It's a fantastic frequency to emanate. However, whether it's EI or the Catholic religion or any other religion, what happens is that whenever you have that comforting, and then you you get anchored, or that becomes a handicap for you, that you need, say, that frequency to enhance you or strengthen you in the course of life, it gets distorting for you. Again, whether it's dark energy or light energy, it's very distorting for you. So let's just jump into the questions. Okay, we've got this lovely group of people here. Esther, do you have a question?
I do.
All right.
Is there, can you feel the presence of a particular dominant spirit in this space, like Jesus or a pope or someone that controls the space?
Okay. Excellent question. And her question was, can you feel a particular spirit in this space, like Jesus or the Pope or anything else? Not really. Actually, it's part of the mastermind. This place is so huge, just like anything else, whether it is huge or small. No, it's an essence. It's a mastermind, which again is accumulation of, say, the essence of the individuals here. On the outside, and this is where religion goes dark. Again, it's a nice frequency, but if you have distorted, say, patterns or programs, those nice frequencies, no matter where they emanate, will start distorting you and wrapping around you and then controlling you. Okay. Other questions? Ooh, it's getting kind of ominous as it gets a little dark. I must have said something wrong. Just kidding. Anyway, so the mastermind that I'm feeling is lots of reverence, lots of fear, lots of hope, a bit of everything, actually. In truth, this space is actually quite confusing. They have a lot of mass. They have millions of people that subscribe to this religion, and it's totally fine. But then, the leaders that are there, they're not exactly sure which direction to take these people, these followers. Okay, just like any other religion, the masses or the people that follow the religion, no matter what religion or spiritual movement, they have a good soul, they have a good heart, they have good intent to go forward. But then, I can see where, as you get higher up, it gets a little dark, out of ego, out of control. How do I like the Pope? The Pope is a very nice man. It seems that the culture, or say the other executive members, it is a corporation, by the way, one of the wealthiest corporations in the world. So overall, again, the Pope feels good, and I think as the purity wave, and if you don't know what that is, I've got a podcast for that, but as the purity wave comes through, okay, there's going to people that are going to rise into occasion, just like me, just like, say, for example, the Pope. They replaced the Pope after, I think this is the first time they actually say fired a Pope or got rid of a Pope that wasn't sick or ill. So quite interesting to me. So the Pope, very, very kind, and I think he's actually looking for a way to help the people in his purest essence. Okay, not what the church or not what the ego mind of this religion is about. He's actually again looking for a kind way to truly help or trying to find, say, that message, okay, that Jesus had wanted to say, and bring that in. Again, void of all the distortions in the control systems that have come about through hundreds of years of this religion. So do I feel strongly about, say, the Catholic religions or the teachings, or is it just a space of purity and security? You know, quite interestingly enough, again, this place doesn't feel like any religion. It's just a space of purity, which is really nice. Again, the surrounding space, the people in it, sometimes good. For the masses, again, very good, but then again, the leaders, not that great. You would think it'd be a dark, ominous space in here. And the outside, it is on the inside, very nice, very clean.